Welcome to Spartan State of Mind. I'm Billy. This is Johnny. Um, just starting this, first one. So I'm sorry if it's terrible, but yeah, this is for Michigan State fans who actually watch basketball and football and don't just look at stats. And I mean, if you only look at stats, that's fine too. But not just hot takes. We're gonna talk about the game tonight. Big one tonight. We're gonna talk about some predictions, some future games, and just all things Michigan State. And maybe in future episodes we'll throw in some other sports. Why not? But yeah, I mean, Johnny, you want to start off with what you were just saying? Oh, we can talk about like the game tonight. Michigan State in the
Yeah.
Brez. Michigan's one
Tom
and a half.
Izzo's birthday. Tom Izzo's
Tom Izzo's
birthday.
birthday. They don't know. They don't know what's coming. Oh, I had something. So I mean, it's got to be their line 1.5. Michigan's favored. It's got to be their lowest line all year, bro. It's got to
It
be.
is 100%.
I mean, if there was a lower line, it was like the first. It had to have been Gonzaga, maybe, but 1.5 at the Brez. I mean, I'm a bet man, so like I'd take it. I'm probably not gonna bet on this one because I would lose. I would just I would
Yeah,
just
I stay
not do
away from
good.
betting. I
But
lose every time I bet. So
so I mean, some predictions for tonight. Winner, obviously MSU. I think MSU is gonna pull it out. I think it's gonna be like I genuinely think like Rutgers was gritty, but I think it's gonna be like just not nearly as gritty. It's either gonna be we lose by 50, which just won't happen, or we win by a solid like 8 to 10.
yeah, I definitely think Michigan's the better basketball team. 100%. They got the more talent on the court at all times, almost in every game this year they have. I think this game is going to come down to environment. This game is going to come out to who hates each other more.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
I feel like we got a team that despises this other team. They want to beat the
Every
crap out of them.
every single person on our team is like they know, like
Yes,
they know. How's
yes.
Yaxel gonna,
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
how's like I
the other
like
team, the team in the blue, they hate us because they think they have to hate us.
yeah, 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 yeah. We hate them because we can't even say their name.
Yes.
But seriously, like Johnson, like Morez Johnson, he might understand it because he's played against us. He's from Illinois, but
Yeah.
Elliot Cadeau came from the ACC. Like Yaxel came from bum ass UBA or something.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I know it's UAB, but
UAB.
he's a bum anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like that is a big one for sure. Environment, the Brez is the hardest place to play in the country. So
Yes.
I don't know. We're in for a good one though. So we both got Michigan State winning. Score. What do you think the score is going to be?
I think Michigan State. It's not gonna be too comfortable. It's not gonna be crazy. The score's gonna look better for us than what I think it will be. I think we win 83-75, 8-point win. Michigan has to foul. That's how we get up 8. I think that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You see these two defenses and say they're the number one and number two defenses. Not a lot of points are gonna be scored. In the six
Hmm.
games I was talking to you about earlier against inferior teams, Michigan has let up 70 points in each of those games. At least 70 points. Michigan State's going to let up 70 points to these guys. They're going to run a zone. I think Michigan State's going to have to shoot the ball at least good. My impact player might be Kurtang
Well,
for
okay.
Michigan State.
Okay. Real quick for my score, I got like I don't know, just because like based off what you said, number one, number two defense. We played Duke in the Brez, bro. It was 65-60.
Yeah.
I genuinely, it's gonna be like 72-60, like 63.
You think
You
so?
know, I think so. It's gonna be something like that. Like I don't know. It's gonna be, I don't know. It might be a little closer than that, but or maybe like a 75 to like 69 or something like that. I don't know, but um, you were saying something about like in playing inferior teams and however,
Yeah, yeah. I want to start off with this.
let them
All
know.
right, so Michigan State, they had a similar stretch in games they played. home and away. I think almost every game matches home and away besides Nebraska, which would favor Michigan State in the matchup. I hate uh
Yeah.
um
We run that back today. We win that game,
yeah, I hate doing these
especially if it's in
head-to-head
the Brez.
game comparisons because people have off games. People schemes are different, but if you look at it, there's a trend in this past month at least. So the first game I have is Penn State. Michigan State at Penn State was a tough game for Michigan State. We were down most of it, pulled it out 76-72. Michigan goes to Penn State. Gritty. It's a hard game.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be a hard game.
yeah.
Michigan wins by 2 points. At the end of the game, Penn State was without their leading scorer.
And did they have their leading scorer against us?
They did.
Okay.
They did.
Okay.
I'm going next game.
Next game.
This game isn't injuries. It's just Michigan State played better, I think. At Washington. Michigan State beat Washington 80-63. Michigan struggled a little bit more, pulling away at the end,
Yeah.
82-72.
Is Oregon on this list too, or no?
Oregon is also on this list.
Yeah, it's just as far as
Indiana.
the West Coast
Oh,
trips, they're just so like the West Coast trips are so like I feel like you just can't base anything off the West Coast trips.
Yeah.
That's just
Well, this. Yeah.
like not
Because Michigan State
nothing,
played
but
horrible last year on the West
yeah,
Coast.
exactly.
Yeah. Indiana. We had Indiana home. They also had Indiana at home. Michigan State pulled away against Indiana. Oh, Indiana. Yeah, Indiana was fine. It was the Washington game that I did mess up. Okay, so then Washington. Michigan State played them without Desmond Claude, and Michigan played him with Desmond Claude, but he only played 8 minutes. He got hurt.
Yeah.
He only played 8 minutes that game.
And
We played better.
Yeah.
I mean, 8-minute stretch can stretch that out. Oregon is a little different. Michigan struggled with Oregon a lot, I think. Both were without Biddle and Shelston.
Biddle,
Yeah, so that game.
Still says the
Nebraska.
most overrated point guard in the country, by the way.
We have a hot take segment later. Nebraska. Michigan State lost to Nebraska. Michigan beat Nebraska.
We were at Nebraska.
We were at Nebraska. That game is not as good as it looks as a win for Michigan. You beat an undefeated team, right?
Ref
Two
show.
starters out. 2 starters.
Like,
You have Braden Frager. You need to have Rank Mast.
and Braden Frager's averaging like 12.8 points a game, and
Yes.
Rank Mask is averaging what, like 14 or 15 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he can shoot the shit out the ball. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That like, I'm with you. I hate comparing like games like that. But that's not just one game. That's a trend, bro.
Yes.
That's just a straight
That
straight
is a
trend.
stretch. Michigan, you can say they played good against Nebraska. You can because they won. You can say that. They won the game. If Braden Frager and Rank Mask were in the game, do they win that
They don't
game?
win the game.
I
And
think
like
I think the game's a 10-point, 15-point game.
I said ref show, and it's like, oh, they weren't driving to the basket, but like,
I see that though. They weren't.
Yeah,
they
but-
weren't.
I guess, but like Braden Frager and Rank Mask, I know they're both like shooters. Rank Mask is a big dude though. Like,
Yeah.
they got like Michigan is 3 of the biggest dudes in the country, and like having Rank Mask, I don't know. Like Braden Frager, yeah, he's good, whatever. Rank Mask, Braden Frager could be out in Rank Mask. They have Rank Mask, they still win that game, bro.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. But yeah, that's like, it's a trend. So,
Yeah.
but, so, what do you think the score at halftime will be?
At halftime, I honestly think Michigan State will have the lead at halftime. I'm probably gonna go 35-28.
I think it's gonna be close all the way through. So, like, and we start off slow, So I can see it being like, like 30, like 34 to. I mean, yeah, it could literally be like 34-33 or 34-34 or something like that.
Yeah.
going into halftime. I feel like it's gonna be real close going into halftime. I feel like
Yeah.
um,
The
Tom
reason,
Izzo's Tom Izzo's the best coach in the country at
yes.
uh like changing up at halftime.
Yeah. I think the reason I think it's going to be a little Michigan State more on the leading end is because Michigan's going to have to feel out this game. This
Yeah,
is the first, not first they played at TCU. It's the first true road test Michigan has had, and
I
it's
agree, bro.
it's a top two environment in the country, if not one right now.
Yeah,
It
no,
might be number one right this second.
I completely agree, and I've been saying this for weeks now. You know, like Michigan just really hasn't. Like I posted a TikTok about it. Like Michigan hasn't really played anybody. You know, like this was obviously before they played Nebraska, but like they need to stop like Auburn. Like every Michigan fan I talked to, oh, we won 3 straight ranked games. San Diego State was never ranked, and like they're just bad.
Yeah,
Auburn is just bad. Auburn was, it was November. Auburn was ranked because they made the Elite Eight last year, and
yeah,
Gonzaga, okay, Gonzaga, like they're good, okay. Gonzaga's good. Gonzaga almost lost at home to Seattle.
yeah.
Like Gonzaga, yeah, okay, they're top 10. I get it. If they played in the Big Ten, they wouldn't be top 10. I don't think. Who am I to say that though? You know. So like, I get it, Gonzaga. If that's a November game. Other than that, who have they played? They haven't played Purdue yet. They haven't played Illinois yet. Like they got Duke. I know in February sometime. Who else have they really played though? You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just to
Hardest
finish
place to
off
play.
the prediction segment, who do you got first bucket? Like Michigan State doesn't like just first bucket for Michigan State.
First bucket for Michigan State. I think it's gonna be Jeremy Fears drive to the rim.
Yeah,
He gets one, and he
you
gets
know.
one. He might get a foul too. It might start off with three free throws.
See, I was thinking first bucket. We come down and it's just an oop to cone car off rip. You know,
We win the game.
that would be nice. That'd
We
be nice.
win the game.
Right? Off rip, off rip. It's gonna be a lob to cone car. Maybe Michigan wins the tip. They go down, whatever. They score. They turn it over. We get a rebound, something. We're on a run out, bro.
Yeah.
They're just, they've none of them have ever played going car except fucking Will Cheddar.
I mean, LJ Kaysen, which if LJ
Yeah, bro.
Kaysen is on the floor, we'll win the game. If LJ Kaysen is on the floor, throw Denham in. Throw him in.
Denham can't see the floor this game, bro. I love your dad, Doug, but Denham, you're not. You're just not the guy.
If I honestly, we will talk about it later. Keep going on what you want to talk
Leading scorer for Michigan State.
about. I think it will be Jeremy Fears, but
Think so?
I think the biggest thing that's going to come out of it, of who wins, like Michigan State wins the game, the second leading scorer is going to be most important. I think it's going to be Jackson Kohler. I think this is a Jackson Kohler game.
Hopefully, bro. He's, ever since we went hopefully, bro. Ever since we went out west, he's been cold.
There's
So
been rumors that he was like illness.
probably,
There's
bro.
been
Everybody
rumors.
has been sick.
Yeah.
You know. You said Jeremy Fears. I don't know. Like I think Jeremy Fears is gonna have a good game. He's gonna do what he does, but I just feel like someone else. Like I don't think it's gonna be Divine. I don't know.
It could be a big Cohen game too.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was gonna say. Like I was thinking Cohen could have a big game. Just because he's that 3 guard. That like I don't know. He can take it. Like hopefully he can shoot a little bit today, but he can take it to the rack, and he can draw fouls on them boys.
Yeah.
On Mara and Johnson. Hopefully Lindenborg too. So yeah, I'll go with Cohen Carr. I said player props here, so I figured just like how many assists you think Fears is gonna have.
I think it's gonna be 8 to 12. It's a big range, but I think it's
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
8 to 12. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a double double.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
He's gonna have
That'd
to.
be nice. I can see it. I can see him like just going like crazy for assists in the first half, and then really picking it up, scoring in the second half, kind of
Yeah,
like he did a couple games ago.
Yeah. The thing is going to be Michigan's going to run a zone. Who do we want dissecting that zone? It's going to have to be Jeremy Fears because he's the only one that can.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully, Divine can hit his shots.
if
Kirk can hit his shots.
That's
I
big,
said
yeah.
I have something. I have that written down for later. But how many dunks you think Cohen's gonna have?
Dunks. I'm gonna say this. He's gonna have a big one in the first half at least, but it's gonna be a half court set kind of thing. Like they're gonna be in the half court. He's gonna find open space. He's gonna jam it.
So,
Second half, he's gonna win us a game. He's gonna have a 4-point dunk. It's gonna be Elliot Cadeau turnover like always.
no,
Jeremy Fears. He's gonna steal that. Throw it up to Cohen Carr. Bang.
he's gonna
Breslin's
throw the Cohen
crazy.
call from like half court and
Timeout, Dusty. Timeout. Timeout. Timeout.
yeah. Okay. What else? Rebounds. How many rebounds you think Kohler will have?
Kohler.
We need to. I have it again, but we need him to have some big rebounds tonight.
Yeah.
Some
It's
offensive
going to be
rebounds.
harder because you got a 7-3 guy
Yeah.
in the paint.
Yeah.
I think we're going to out-rebound them, though. 100%. Because that's what we do.
Well, yeah.
I think 9-10, but I also think Cooper's going to get in there. I think there's going to be a big thing on crashing the boards. And Michigan in a zone, it's harder to rebound out of a zone.
Yeah.
You're going against one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country. You're going to run a zone. They're going to get offensive rebounds because that's just what happens.
Yeah. Have they ran a zone against anybody else this year?
Who?
Michigan.
Yeah, I've seen it. They kind of like trap. I'm pretty sure. They
Is
kind
it
of
a
like
3-2?
yeah. Well, they kind of press. It's weird. I'm gonna have to watch some of it back, but
So it's probably like a 1-3-1 into a 3-2. I'm sure.
yeah,
Yeah. Whatever.
yeah. They'll press too, but I don't know how much you want to press us because Jeremy Fears will throw that up from half.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's over. I don't know if you want to press us.
We've always been so super good at breaking presses. I feel like that's big point guard play, but just even when we had like Hogard, we were still pretty good at breaking a press. All right, player of the game. I know you said Kerr was going to be your impact player of the game, but who's going to be player of the game?
Are you
Jeremy.
joking me? Jeremy Fears. Jeremy Fears has to be the player of the game. If Jeremy Fears isn't player of the game, I don't think we win. Jeremy Fears is gonna get hit. If Jeremy Fears has a double, so he has 15 and 12, he's gonna be the player of the game.
Yeah, I think it could be Kohler. I think it's gonna be Fierce too, but it could be Kohler. I don't know. Just Kohler needs his get back game. I feel like he just hasn't been producing very much lately. I feel like so. Okay. Do you have anything else?
Not really. I think we're just gonna have. I think the 2 guard spot for us is gonna be pretty big. We're gonna have to be able to shoot them out of a zone to get into it. Michigan State struggled with a zone in the past. I think we're gonna have to be able to shoot them out of it, and shooting's not always our best thing, but there has been times where we shot the ball very well. If you talk
Yeah.
about Maryland, at the Brez, we've been shooting the ball well at the Brez. At the beginning of the year, no, but we've been picking it up recently.
Yeah. Yeah. I have that. Then I have like the next segment kind of being like keys to win, and that I have it. The top one is our 2 and 3 guards need to produce. They need to like hit shots and fears like penetrate that zone and kick it out to Kurtang or Divine, even Cohen.
Yeah.
They got to be able to hit those shots or at least make a move, maybe get a foul, something. They just got to be able to produce tonight, and I think that's huge. If our 2 and 3 guards are playing like how they really can play, like there's just no doubt we win this game. I think.
Yeah. 100%. I think when a day Mara is in, Jeremy Fears has to push the ball. He has to push the ball down the floor. If you get in front of a day Mara in transition, you're either going to get a bucket, you're going to get a foul, or you're going to get both. Almost
Yeah.
every single time. Jeremy Fears' break can be when they take a day Mara out and you run half court sets. There you go. That's when you run half court. I think you have to get in front of a day Mara and exploit that before you can just start running half court sets versus him because he's just going to stand in the middle.
Yeah. And what is he? 7'3" versus
Yeah.
Kohler, who's 6'7", and Cooper, who's 6'11". You see, he's got at least 5 inches on both of them.
I will say, in the past, against Michigan Bigs, there's been no one better against Michigan Bigs than Tom Izzo. Tom Izzo always knows how to plan for it. He'll
Yeah.
let he'll let him score 20. He'll let him score 30. But somehow we always end up on top of that matchup. So
Yeah. Another one I have here is turnovers. Like Michigan and Michigan State both are very, very turnover prone.
yeah,
I feel like Fears Cadeau, like I genuinely think Cadeau is like a bottom of the Big Ten point guard, you know? He's fast, he's quick, whatever. I genuinely think that. Seriously. You don't think so?
I think he's the bottom.
Not like dead last, but like he's a bottom half, I'm saying. He's not I don't think he's like a top 6 point guard in the Big Ten, you know?
Name point guards better than him.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know you were an Elliot Cadeau guy.
No, I hate Elliot Cano. I just want to
Okay.
know.
Fears, Smith, Hoiberg. I just gotta think of teams now. Is Wagler a point guard or no?
I think he's more of like a 2.
Well, I'm putting Wagler above him. Cause why not? Bruce Thornton. Just blanking on teams. Probably not Minnesota. Nick
Boswell?
Boyd.
Boswell? He's hurt.
Who's that?
Illinois?
Oh
Long-haired guy.
yeah, Kylan. Yeah, Kylan Boswell. Yeah, yeah. Yup.
Yeah, you're
Is
right.
Nick,
I
is
think you're
Nick
right.
Boyd Wisconsin's point guard?
Who? Say that one more
Nick,
time.
Nick Boyd. See that point
Yeah.
guard? Nick Boyd for sure.
Hey.
Marched into Ann Arbor and put 30 on their faces. You know.
Yeah,
Um,
you're right. He's definitely worse than Jeremy Fears, and I think that's all that matters.
Well, yeah, and like Fears is one of our best defenders. You know, so I think like Cadeau's turnovers. I think we can cause some Cadeau turnovers tonight. You know.
Yeah. The thing is,
But
we
like,
don't force turnovers all that well. Our defense is more of a we're gonna stifle you, and you're gonna take a bad shot, and then we're gonna get into transition. I think our best shot isn't
but
necessarily winning the turnover battle. It's limiting our turnovers, but forcing their bad shot so we can get into transition.
okay, but like because of their turnover problem, like we have a turnover problem, but so do they. You know.
Yeah.
So I think because with our defense, which I guess you could say the same about them, but like nobody's seen a defense like us. I mean, except teams we've played, obviously. Like just we have earned the number one defense on Ken Palm
Yeah. And
easily.
they
You
definitely
know?
they definitely turn the ball over when they're uncomfortable, and
Exactly, and
you're
that's what we
not gonna
do.
be. Yeah.
You know, because like you look at the Duke game, like we made them uncomfortable in the first half. You know,
Yeah.
Shire did good. You know, Cam Boozer
He
got his
just
point.
drew up ball screens
Yeah,
for Boozer, and who's that going to be on Michigan? Who are we going to shut down that they're just going to draw up ball screens for? It's going to be Lennyberg. We're going to switch. We can switch on to Lennyberg. I don't think he's as good as Boozer. He's good, very
probably
good.
Burnett, probably.
Burnett is either going to be on or off like he always is. He's either going to make 3 straight
That's
or
what I'm saying.
he's going to go 1 for 5.
Yeah, you know, but like just I think because of their turnover problem, if we make them uncomfortable and we do win that turnover battle, I mean, I like it doesn't guarantee the win, but it skyrocketed so much, and I think
Yeah.
we have the ability to do that. You know,
Yeah.
I think like you can call me biased, but like I think anybody in the country, if you're looking at this matchup, like they're gonna get their points, but
It's more like a slow him down more than
yeah,
a
yeah.
stop him.
I think Cooper has to stay out of foul trouble. He's not like he doesn't get into big foul trouble like that, but they have 3 of the best bigs in the country, so we need him to be on the floor, you know.
Yeah.
But another thing I have, the very last thing I have for like keys to win, I said is a question mark by it, but I said Jesse could be big in this game.
Oz.
Jesse could be big in this game.
To beat a zone, who else
Yes.
is going to be in the middle of the zone for
Bro,
us?
I swear
There's nobody
he
else.
doesn't miss, bro. Jesse don't miss. He knows
He's
shoot
gonna
a lot,
make
but he
he's
don't
gonna make
miss.
a 3, at least one. Hey, who do you want in the zone more than him? You don't want Cohen in the middle.
No.
Maybe Kohler? Maybe?
But like Jesse's
Maybe Kohler?
such a nice shooter, you know, and it's like they want to run a zone like we can have it so he's top of the key, nobody
Yeah.
near him, all netting that thing, you know?
Yes. And
Like
yeah, it'll go crazy.
I don't know, Jesse could be a big asset for this game, you know? That's pretty much all I got written down. You got anything else written down?
Uh,
I think it's going to be a really good game. Yeah, it's going to be an emotional roller coaster. They all are, but I do really think we could pull this out. You know, I mean, besides Caleb Glenn, we're all healthy, and I think I don't know, dude.
Michigan
Just
hasn't
I've
faced
been
a
saying
healthy
it
team
like
this month.
we played North Carolina, we played Duke. I mean, pretty much like after the Arkansas game, up to the North Carolina game, I was saying constantly, I was like, ain't nobody seen a defense like us. You know,
Yeah.
like the only teams that have seen a defense close to ours is whoever played Houston. You know, and
Yeah.
Houston ain't seen a defense like us. You know,
Yeah.
I just, our defense is so crazy. I think, and defense wins championships.
Yeah.
You know,
I think there's gonna have to be, at least on the offensive side, there's gonna have to be an out of body experience for at least one of our guys.
for sure. And it may be Jeremy Fears. You know,
Jeremy Fears, or maybe
but
Divine hitting 5 threes again.
it'd
That'd
be
be
nice.
nice. That'd be nice.
But yeah, so your impact player was Kurt Tang. Kind of like,
Okay.
why do you think
I
so?
think I think Hurtang's gonna have to come off. Obviously, he's gonna come off the bench, which he has been. May I could raise the question that maybe you start him, so we never have to play Denim Mojic ever again.
No.
We're
See,
not going to. I know that, but
the whole
I
thing with
don't.
that is like I don't understand it, but like if we just there's stretches where obviously Divine and Fears are playing together a lot because they start together,
Yeah,
but there's stretches where they're both on the bench,
yeah,
and like Divine has been on the bench for a while or like a decent amount of time, and then Fears goes to the bench, and then they put Denim in. Like, no, just put Divine in,
yeah.
and then
That's what I'm saying.
your next substitution can be Fears coming in, and then just moving Divine to the two.
Yeah,
You know, like
that's what I'm saying. I mean, maybe I don't. Maybe there's something we don't know, and that's why
yeah, I
you're sitting
know.
here
There's
talking
got
about
to
Johnny
be.
Johnson and Tom Izzo's on the bench. But I don't know. I think Kurt Tang's gonna have to hit his shots. If he can hit like he did, what game with Kentucky?
Yeah,
We win the game. We win the game by 10. By 10, 15, if Kurt Tang can do that
yeah.
ever again.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, he's my favorite player, but I completely forgot. Like, what do you think Cam Ward will do in this game? You think Cam Ward will be a big impact in this game?
Rebounding wise, body wise, yes. Defensively, yes.
No, yeah, not defensively, probably just because he hasn't really shown that much on defense.
Offensively, I feel like he's more of a right spot all the time guy. I don't know how many right spots there
Mm.
are when they're
That's
playing a
Jordan
zone.
Scott though. That's like Jordan Scott to a
Jordan
T,
Scott
bro.
is my favorite player on the team.
Yeah, I just like Cam Ward, dude. He's just a dude. He looks like he lives like he looks like that's just how he lives. You know,
He,
He's just
he
mean
he's
mugging
built like
everybody.
Gruff Sparty, bro.
He wakes up mean mugging everybody.
He had a horrible game against Rutgers though.
Yeah. But if he has a game like he did against Arkansas,
No, that would be big. Height
but
wise too.
that's just like another like out of body experience, that you were talking about.
Yeah.
But I agree. One of these dudes do need to. Kohler needs to do what he does. Fears needs to do what he does. Who did I say first?
I don't remember.
Did I say Cooper or Kohler?
I think you said Kohler.
Both of them. Anyway, all
You
three of
said
those dudes
Jesse
need to do what
earlier.
they do. But then yes, I do believe that there is going to be somebody that has
We're gonna have to
like,
make threes. This isn't gonna
yeah.
be a one made shot from the 3-point line and us win the game. That's
And
not how it's gonna
maybe
be.
that's Kohler again, maybe because
Yeah,
he was shooting 50%
yeah,
there for a
for
while, a
a
long
long
time.
time.
So I've been I pay attention to recruiting and stuff. Obviously like heavy. We got our guy, we got Ethan Taylor.
Yeah,
I think Josiah Jervis is going to be our second best player next year
yeah,
behind Fears.
yeah. I think he's gonna start. If we talk about starting lineup, the only problem is I don't know how serious we are about Carson Cooper trying for another year. I don't know how
Yeah, I
serious they
know.
are about that.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
they're if they're serious, that throws a wrench in the lineup in a good way, I guess. But like you can already think out to the future. Fears, I think Jervis is gonna start at the 2 spot. I think he
I
would.
Yeah, and then does like if Cooper does come back, is how much are we gonna like? I don't know. If Cooper does come back, that's gonna affect Jesse more than Ethan Taylor. I feel like.
I feel if
Well,
Cooper comes back, I think it's a Jesse and a Kerr transfer portal.
yes, that's what I've been saying. If we are able to get Kohler and Cooper back, you know,
Can we get? I don't think we can get Kohler back, can we?
they're both in the same grade. What are you talking about? If we get Kohler back, we can get Cooper back.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
But like, I guess those positions don't really matter. But like, just if everybody stays, Glenn, Carr, Divine, Kerr's Josiah Jervis. Kerr's the one that's like, oh shoot,
Yeah.
oh shoot, So I don't know. So for my last thing here, I've got just like futures. Our next game, Minnesota in the barn. I don't think that should be like. I don't think it's a trap game or anything, so we should handle that. The barn's getting tougher and tougher to play in every year, but they're just not good. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we did lay an egg almost against one of the worst teams in college basketball, and Jeremy Fears had to freaking get his freaking Batman costume on and start going crazy. So
Yeah, but like just the definition of a trap game, It's
yeah,
away, it's at Rutgers, which when they're hitting, they're loud,
yeah,
And it's the game before the biggest game of the year, So it's just the definition of a trap game. I get it, whatever. So after Minnesota, we got Illinois at home. It's gonna be a good one too.
yeah.
That's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a
a
good
fun game.
It's gonna be a real good one.
Yeah. We're coming down. We're coming down the stretch towards the end of the season. I think obviously the game today is one of the biggest. I think the next one's that one. Purdue.
Oh, it's,
Purdue's a big game. Yeah. I don't know if they can win the league anymore.
yeah, I don't.
They won't win it outright. That's for sure. There's zero chance of that. I
Yeah,
think.
just we play them in Mackey though. Not to say we haven't won there before,
Not to
Like,
say we haven't won, and not to say everybody else isn't right now. So
yeah. And then after that, we got Wisconsin. I didn't see where that was though. I don't think it really matters
I don't
unless
think
they.
it's. I don't think it's home. It's there. I think.
I mean, I just
I mean, if
either
they
way.
do what they did to
Minnesota
Michigan,
always plays us so hard though.
I know. I I go back to Christie. Is that who it was? Was it Max Christie's brother on that team?
No, he was on Minnesota. No, but they had John Tonje last year.
Yeah.
Before that, they
Oh,
had.
I was talking about Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, they did have Max Christie's brother.
He went crazy on us
Yeah,
for
we were
like a
terrible
year
that
or two.
year.
Yeah.
That was like really bad for us, and we still, went to the tournament. So that's what we do.
Yeah.
But Wisconsin, like, they got Nolan Winters back. Nick Boyd's a dog, but we should be able to handle Wisconsin. That
I
shouldn't
mean,
be.
if they do what they did to Michigan, hit 10 threes and a half.
We won't let that happen. Wisconsin ain't seen a defense like us.
I guess not.
You got anything else?
Um, Not really. My heart is pounding. After this, I'm about to take the longest nap of my life so I can just go get in line for this game. I need this game to start because I'm confident. I think we can win this game. I think we're going to win this
Yeah.
game. I haven't been this confident, and I feel the same way as I did in 2019 when Michigan State win the March Madness and beat.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel that same way. I'm going to school telling everyone we're going to win. And it's the same feeling I have right now.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a very emotional roller coaster all the way through. I think. If we pull away, I don't think we pull away until like the last like 2 minutes of the game, which it's going to hurt. But I feel like we kind of talked about it. Like, what are some like absolute things we cannot do tonight? Cooper
Foul
can't
trouble.
get in foul trouble. I will no shit.
Yeah, Fears
But
can't get in
like,
foul trouble.
okay, like other than like foul though, other than foul trouble, like what can't we do?
Get beat in transition. That I think that's
Yeah,
one of the biggest things. We can't get beat in transition because that's what it's going to be a game of. It's going to be a game of transition, especially when a Mara's in.
yeah, and we just can't give them like easy shots
Yeah,
at all. You
yeah.
know,
I think we
our
gotta.
defense has to be there from tip to final buzzer,
Yeah,
100%.
I think Jeremy Fears has to play with conviction and emotion. None of the the throwing the head back, trying to draw fouls, and do what he has been doing the past 5 games, which is
Yeah,
putting his head down, going in, getting that foul.
yeah,
That's what he needs to do.
yeah. If he does that against Cadeau, though, like whatever, he can do that
Yeah,
against Cadeau. He can like Cadeau and Fears are probably going to be the two fastest dudes in the court for
yeah,
sure. So it's going to be a good one though. I think that's a terrible matchup. Fears wins that matchup every day.
all the time.
Uh, you got Burnett going up against Divine essentially.
That might be a wash.
Yeah, I'd say so. Three, you got
I think
Car going up against who's their three? Do all three of their
Divine.
big start? Is it Yaxel? Is Yaxel their three to start, or
He
does one of
might.
them
I
come at
don't
the end?
know. I don't. That they might. They could do that. I think probably Cohen against Yaxel. I mean,
I mean, that's probably what it will be.
yeah. I don't know how defensively. I mean, I think Cohen Carr is athletic enough.
Yeah,
Yaxel's gonna get his.
yeah. We need Colin Carr to. He can't settle. You know, he's got to have that fire in him where he wants to get to the rim every single time he has the ball. Then four, we got Kohler going up against Morez Johnson. It's a wash, but it's a good one. It's a
Yeah,
good wash. It's like
I think.
it's like we both threw like three baggers and then one on the board. You know,
Yeah,
like same thing.
yeah.
And then Mara and Cooper. Like a month ago, I would have said Mara probably. I've always thought he was overrated, but recently, bro, Cooper has been killing.
Cooper has been crazy, and he's one of the best defensive players in the league.
Yeah,
And he's tough. He plays hard. Um, I think if you could just force Mara outside the blocks, outside the lane,
yeah,
if he catches it, if he dribbles once, he's stuck. I mean,
yeah.
he could pass. That dude's a crazy passer, but I think, like you said, they haven't seen a defense like us. We're gonna be in passing lanes.
Ain't no one seen a defense like us. Yeah, huge one, huge one.
East Lansing, Breslin Center, Tom Izzo's birthday,
Thomas
Michigan
birthday.
State.
Best defense in the country, best point guard in the country,
It doesn't get much
and
better than this.
we're just fueled with hatred.
Yes, this is the games you play for, but the games you hate watching because I know I can't do anything about it. I could just be there.
Yeah, I know.
If I was on the court, it's us no matter what.
I'll be screaming at the TV. Hopefully not. So, well, where are you sitting? Do you know, like, do you have your tickets or do you get them
Yeah,
like when you?
I'm in the zone. Like not the lower zone, but I'm in
No,
the
yeah, yeah.
upper
But,
zone. So
like,
it's not the best seats in the world, but like
there's
there's
just
not
not a
really
bad seat in the Brez.
there's not a bad seat in the Breslin Center. So
But like, as far as that goes, do you just like when you walk in, they just tell you to go up and you can go wherever you want?
no, you go in. Like the earlier you get there, it like starts in the middle. So you want to get there either earlier or later because it goes like kind of wraps around. You go in there, scan your ticket. They'll give you a little card with the section and number on it, and then you just go sit there.
Oh, I gotcha. Hell yeah. Are
But
you gonna?
next year I'll
What
be
you
in
say?
the zone. Next year I'll be in the lower zone a lot.
Yo. Um, what was I gonna say? Are you gonna? I saw a thing that they posted like you can't be out there more than 30 minutes or else you get escorted. Are you gonna go
Yeah.
more than 30 minutes or
No,
no?
you can't.
No.
You
I've
can't.
seen dude like I saw like it was Michigan State. I don't remember who posted it, but maybe Barstool Michigan State or Barstool MSU or whatever. And it's just every single comment. There was like hundreds of comments of just yeah right
Yeah, I mean,
like yeah stop all of us type thing. You
yeah.
know.
Um,
Um,
it's cold as balls, so I don't know if I want to be out there that early. And I'm just
I wouldn't.
like I said, there's no bad seat in the Brez period. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really
I'm with
matter
you
for
though. I
me.
feel like no. Well, thanks for tuning in to the first episode. Spartan State of Mind. Go green.
Hey, go
Michigan
white.
sucks. Hell yeah.
Hey, beat scum. Beat
Till
scum.
next time. All right. Stop.